because you have a video on your plan to become a billionaire by 30. And in one comment, someone basically wrote to you saying that you're delusional. There's only 3,000 billionaires. How could you say this? And your answer was, it is indeed delusional, G. Nothing wrong with that. So, especially the podcast being called Delusion by Design, what does delusion mean to you?
Honestly, I feel this is the same case with a lot of words in the English language. It's based on your perception of what delusion is and how, for example, let's say delusion. How is delusion, or the perception of what is delusional, how is that created? It's something that is in contrary or different to what society has programmed us to believe. So what we are told is achievable or easy or accessible in life, that is our spectrum of what we think is possible in terms of like what we think is even achievable physically in the world. And then you take something that is like rare, which is like, for example, the billionaire thing, or becoming a billionaire, or having that much money, or being that successful. And obviously, like we said before, the whatever you want to call it, Matrix, Puppet Masters, anything like that, they have created the world that we live in for that to be delusional, so that we don't get there. To be honest, that's why they created it like that, so that we keep in their system that they've created for us. So this idea of that being delusional is a good thing. That's honestly, for me, all of your goals in life should be delusional, at least to what an average person would call it. So if your goals aren't delusional for the average person, they're not big enough. That's something that I really think. I was told this by a guy, a really successful guy. He said to me, what you currently probably perceive as your goals should just be tasks. They shouldn't even be perceived as goals. Your goals should be something that you can't even imagine you can achieve. And that's only then is when you're going to be shooting big enough in terms of where you want to be in life. And that is when the billionaire thing kind of kickstarted for me. I was like, okay, even though in the beginning I didn't really know about how I become a billionaire, now, to be honest, I can say honestly, for me, it's more of a task. It's not much of a goal anymore. It's more of a target that I know I'll hit. Like I said in that video, I walked through the entire plan that I have to get there. And even I can go even deeper into the plan that I put in that video. But I have zero doubt in my mind, zero, like, it's not a dream for me anymore. It's just something that I know I will do, not for me, but for the mission. So being delusional is the key, honestly, in every aspect of life. Honestly, what is perceived by the average person as delusional, as this is not what we should have, is exactly what you should want, and that's what I perceive it. And obviously, this is like, whenever you talk about these goals, you need to have that confidence in yourself as well. Like, oh, you will never be supported by the average person. You'll be called delusional, but don't take that as a negative. The meaning of delusional for me is empowering, in almost. So when somebody calls me delusional, I'm like, I also almost want to say thank you. So yeah, that's for me why I replied that comment and didn't like try to argue back or anything like that. It's because, yeah, it is. Thank you.
No, I love that. And as you said, when you realize that everything around you, both physically and in terms of like societal rules that we have to follow, was once an idea in someone's mind that came into action and came to be, you start to realize that you as an individual have the ability to change things,
Yeah.
not just for yourself, but in the world around you.
Yeah.